Welcome to all. I'm Sunil Datir, Assistant Professor in Computer Engineering, KBTCU in Nashik. So in this session, we learn about data link layer. So what are the responsibility or functionality of data link layer? Okay. So in OSI model, there are 7 layers present. First is application layer, second is the presentation layer, third layer is the session layer, fourth layer is the transport layer, fifth layer is the network layer, sixth layer is the data link layer, and seventh layer or last layer is the physical layer. So sender side first layer is the application layer. At the receiver end, okay, receiver side first layer is the physical layer. So first three layer, application layer, presentation layer and session layer, this is based on software layer. Then transport layer is a combination of software and hardware layer, and last three layer, network layer, data link layer and physical layer, they are based on hardware layer. Okay, so in this session, we learn about data link layer, responsibility or roles of data link layer. Again, each layer performing some specific task, or each layer having some different responsibility. So in this session, we learn about responsibility of data link layer or functionality of data link layer. So first responsibility of data link layer is hope to hope delivery. So first of all, what is meant by hope to hope delivery? So okay, so this is the network number 1, this is the network number 1, and second network number 2 is there. So network number 1 is India and network number 2 is the USA. So network number 1, okay, there is the hub is there, and this hub will be connected with multiple hosts. Okay, and here is the bus topology in that network. Okay, and multiple hosts will be connected here. Okay, and here is the router R1 will be connected and router R2 will be connected. Okay, so R1 will be connected with network number 1 and R2 is connected with network number 2. Okay, so this is host A, this is host B, this is host C, and this is host D. Okay, this is host A1, this is host B2, sorry B1, and this is host C2. Okay, so you want to send some data. Okay, this host, okay, this host, it sends some data to A1, okay, directly. So these are this is the responsibility of network layer. But hope to hope delivery means what? First this data, okay, this data is transferred to first hope 1, means router 1. Okay, this is your hope 1. Okay, next this data is transferred to the R2 hope 2, and after it will reach the network, and it will, this R2 will be reach the network and it will send that to the host, means hope 3. Okay, so data link layer is responsible for hope to hope delivery or node to node delivery. Okay, then second responsibility is what? Error control. Okay, means what? It will, this A will be generate some frame. Okay, that frame, okay, that frame, okay, it means that data, first it will be sent this on router number 1. So router number 1 will be check or ensure that this frame is correct or not. Okay, means some of the bit is lost in that frame. So means what? This message is not correct there. So R1 will be resend this message to A, send this frame again to me. Okay, some of the bits is lost, that's why it will resend that message, resend some message to A, set this frame to again. So error control mechanism used in data link layer. So error control mechanism, okay. So error control mechanism is what CRC is used in data link layer and checksum used for a transport layer. So error control is first it is a responsible in what responsibility of what data link layer. Again transport layer responsibility is error control, but in transport layer it will check at the end of the host, okay, this message is correct or not. But here is what first responsibility of data link layer is what hope to hope delivery. So here R1 this check this message, R2 also check this message, and after that it will reach the destination. So error control happen here. So CRC mechanism used in data link layer and checksum mechanism used in a transport layer. Next responsibility is what flow control. So flow control, okay. So next responsibility is what flow control. So flow control means what? So A okay, send some data in with what some speed, okay. So R1 is what accept that message. So R1 so A always check the speed of R1 also, means accepting speed of the R1. So A1 speed and R1 speed both are constant, okay. So it will what control what your data or frame. Suppose A will be sending speed is 2 Mbps and R1 accepting speed is what 1 Mbps. So A will be what A will be mapped with what that speed is what flow control. So A will be sending that data in what in 1 Mbps speed. So this is the next responsibility is what flow control. So flow control mechanism. So flow control mechanism uses stop and wait protocol, okay, selective repeat protocol, and go back and protocol. So these are these protocol discussed in next session, okay. So this flow control is what responsible for what in responsible this responsibility is what in data link layer, okay. Next is what next responsibility is what access control. So access control, okay, next responsibility is what access control. So next responsibility what access control. So suppose this network, okay, this network uses, okay, these three hosts will be connected with common channel, okay. This common channel, okay, shared to all the hosts. So A is the host and B is the host and C is the host. Suppose A want to send some data on this channel, okay. So first A will be check this medium is free, okay, then it will send that data on this channel. At that same moment B will be sent also, B will be check this medium is free, so B will be sent some data and A will be sent at the same moment. So at the some moment they will get collide with each other because collision is happen there, okay. So that collision to avoid with the help of what access control. So access control is what, so suppose A will be sending some data in this medium. So at the B is what B will be what at this stage is what it will be going to the waiting stage, wait for some time, and A will be means A data transfer is done. After that B will be sending on this data on this medium. So this is the functionality of access control. So access control mechanism is what CSMA CD, okay, then token ring, then token passing. So these are the mechanism of access control. Next is what physical address. So physical address, okay, next responsibility of physical address of MAC address. So suppose this is the single network, that single network uses bus topology. Suppose this A want to send that data to C, okay, means what within the network, okay, local area network, within a network A want to send some data to C. That time it required only physical address of source and physical address of destination. Okay, so here only physical address. But suppose A want to send some data to outside of the network. Okay, that time you require logical address. But within a network, you want to send some data to C or C host. So that time you require only physical address or MAC address. After that, framing. Okay, so framing means what? So physical address. Okay, so data link layer is what? Responsible for what? Physical addressing. Next is what? So next is what? So in data network layer, okay, data is form of packet. Okay, next responsibility is framing, and that packets gets converted into frame. Okay, that frame will be the what? Frame. Okay, that packet gets converted into frame. That frame is become what? Fixed, either vary. So suppose it depends on what? Packet size. So that packet, okay, so packet data, okay, attach with what? In frame it will attach with physical address of source and physical address of destination, and it will attach with Taylor. Okay, it will attach with Taylor. Taylor is what? Control mechanism, and actual data is here. Okay, this packet is here. So frame is what? It will attach first. Okay, first slot is what? Physical address of source and destination address of source, this header. In that header, and Taylor is what? Error mechanism is added. So data link layer is responsible for framing also. Okay, okay, these are the references. So thank you for listening.